Yo. Hello. 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 Hi. Bro, I am so sorry. I feel awful. Dude, dude, I genuinely feel terrible. I'm so sorry. Hang on a minute. Yo, dude, listen, bro, hold on. This? Hi guys. Yo, what's up? I don't know why, but I'm pretending to be mad. Dude, I feel so bad. What did you do? Okay. Listen. What happened? Well, okay. There's a couple things. I don't know. I'm streaming so omega late. I'm streaming like so omega late. I apologize. What did you do? Okay, well, first things first. My schedule.
Bitch.
Yo.
What a nasty, vile fucking cunt.
The best choice. Thank you for the sub, lovely. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. If being late is your power, then what are you without it? You nasty vile cunt. I appreciate it. Well, I know. Fucking crazy, right? I'm pulling an all-nighter of my ass because I want to play Pokemon. Okay. It's okay. We're just happy to see you. I'm happy to see you guys too. Seriously,
what a
yeah, Akira Madoi. Thank you for
what a nasty, vile fucking cunt.
Thank you for the sub, lovely. I appreciate it. Thank you. And for the bits. I hate to change the sound. I say this like every day. I need to actually do it. I need to like actually do it. Oh my god, Bear. Okay. I want to apologize. We scared? No, don't be scared. Okay, listen, there's nothing to be scared about. There's nothing to be scared about, okay? I just feel really overwhelmingly bad about my schedule. A couple things. First one being my schedule. Dude, it's like I was supposed to stream yesterday and I didn't. I was supposed to stream today and I almost didn't. And it's like it's pretty I'm sorry, because I feel like I've set up this standard. I feel like I've set up the standard for myself of like that I want to follow and be really on it with my content and be posting daily and streaming daily and everything. But this week's been a little bit strange. I'm not gonna lie. This week's been like a little bit strange, and I feel like I've let a couple people down, like because of that. Of like people have been really enjoying my streams recently, and I'm so happy. Like I'm so happy. And I feel like when I schedule something in and I don't do it multiple times or I'm late so often, it's like a really bad look. Right? It's a really bad look, it's a really bad vibe. So like first of all, I just want to say like I apologize. And yesterday was just like dude, yesterday was like so weird. So I woke up pretty late in the afternoon, okay? I didn't sleep very well. As you guys, a lot of you that know me know that I have a bit of a sleeping problem. I've had for a really long time. I woke up like kind of like late yesterday and I was like, oh, I'm not feeling too great. I was like, oh, I'm not feeling too good. I had like a really, really bad headache, right? Yo, Deathy Thief, thank you for the bits, lovely. And I had a bit of a scare, I'm not gonna lie. I had like a really, really bad like health scare. So essentially I woke up later in the afternoon and I had this pounding headache. And I was like, oh my god, like this is bad. Like this feels really bad. But I was just laying down in bed and I was just sipping on my water and I was trying to like chill. Didn't have any painkillers or anything like that. Nothing like that. I was just trying to get through it like as it is. And I'm like chilling. And then I'm like, okay, I haven't eaten in like 36 hours. I had legit been 36 hours until I ate something. Like I've kind of been a bit busy and a bit distracted the past couple days. And so I forget to eat. I do that pretty often. Like I've got to eat something and I'm like, I'm kind of hungry. I might just like not do my stream today. I posted in my Discord that like I'm not going live yesterday. So by the like if you want to know if I cancel a stream or something, you should probably check out my Discord because I post my updates there usually. And I wasn't feeling too great. So like, okay, I'll go make something to eat. I'll go make something to eat. So I go to the kitchen and I start cooking. I put some things in the oven and I start putting things on the hob to cook. And I shit you not, while I'm like cooking in my kitchen, I start like sweating. I start like sweating and I feel really hot. And suddenly I can't breathe. And then suddenly I feel like I'm gonna throw up. And suddenly I feel like I'm about to pass out. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like I've been standing up for like 10 minutes and I'm like, I don't know if I'm about to throw up. I don't know if I'm about to pass out. I don't know if I'm about to like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. Like I have no idea what the fuck is happening. I'm like freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go upstairs to the I turn my oven off. I turn my hob off, take everything off the heat. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna take everything. I'm gonna go upstairs to my bathroom and be in my bathroom in case I throw up. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, oh, I'm about to like puke everywhere. Like this is bad. Like this is not good. And I don't throw up, but I'm like, okay, but now I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Heat stroke? No, it wasn't hot. It wasn't a hot day. It was really mild, but I was like sweating. I felt like it was really hot, and I was like, oh my god, my head was pounding. I was like, goddamn. So like I try and drink some water. I drank some water and that didn't help. The water didn't help. I thought it would help me. It didn't fucking help. And then I drank some milk because I was like, it's the only thing I have that I could consume right now. That's like liquid. Like I could just fucking glass of milk right now, 5 seconds, done. Right? Maybe it's something like that. I did that. And then weirdly, I started to feel a bit better, like straight away. It was so strange. Like straight away, I was like feeling better. I was like, okay. And then like I put everything to the side and I went to go lie down for like, I shit you not, like 20 minutes. And then I was like fine enough afterwards to like go about with the rest of my day. I legit don't know what the fuck it was. Like my brain, I haven't been to the doctors yet. If I still feel weird by the end of the week, I'll go. So I'm like monitoring everything. Lower calcium? I don't think it's calcium. I don't know if it's calcium or not. Yeah, like you don't really need calcium. Like I don't know what it was, but like I've been eating pretty good like the past couple months and everything. So I'm like, what the fuck is happening? But like I just had this like worry that I had like yeah, I thought maybe low blood sugar or something. But I shouldn't be getting that. A normal healthy person should not be getting issues with blood sugar. Or like maybe it was low blood pressure, right? Because like I was like in bed and as soon as I got up, that's when I felt like I was gonna faint. Like I got up, like after like 5 minutes of being up, I felt nauseous and wanted to faint. So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that it could have been. I don't know the fuck that it could have been, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. So like I'm kind of monitoring everything right now, and even right now I have a huge headache. Are you okay right now? Not really. I'm gonna be real. Like I feel really dissociated right now, and like I have a huge headache. And honestly, I've been really, really irritable today. I'll be real. I've been like really, really irritable today. And like I've not been in a good mood. And I always say to myself, and my stream will know, I don't like going live if I'm in a bad mood. Like if I'm in a really, really bad mood and I know I'm just not gonna have a fun time and things like annoy me, it's better that I just don't stream. Because the last thing that I want to do is like be insufferable or irritating to everybody. And I'm gonna be real, like to like blood pressure, I know, which I'm kind of like, my body's been through a lot of changes the past couple months. I've been losing like a lot of weight, and maybe it's my body trying to like rebalance itself or something. Like I don't know. I'll see. You might need a test. Yeah. So like if I still feel like shit at the end of the week, I'll go to a doctor and I'll see what's up. But like that freaked me out. So that's why I didn't stream yesterday. Today, however, I'm gonna be real. Guys. I don't know. The internet just kind of made me mad. Dude, the internet legit just kind of made me mad. And I'm like, I just can't. I just literally can't. And I'm gonna be honest, I've had to shrink my circle of friends. I'm not gonna like legit, and that's quite like taxing to do. And it's not something that I do often at all, like at all. So like I've had to legit shrink my circle of friends a bit, and like it's taxing. It is taxing because I never like doing it. I never like doing it. Kat was a nice fan. Now she's hot and cold, just like Drake. Um, because here's the thing, like I'm pretty like I'm so down to have conversations with people. I'm so down to have conversations with people, but like when I get to the point of like when something is genuinely like outrageous consistently, and I'm like, this just doesn't make sense anymore to me. I just find it really hard. And especially when people start turning stuff personal, it's like, I'm good. Like, this isn't adding to my life, right? You know, it's like, this isn't adding to my life. This is actually just providing me with like stress. I'm good. I wish you well, but I'm cool. You know what I mean? It's not people revealing the true colors. It's more the thing of like, it's just not worth it. It's just not something worth maintaining. It's not something worth like stressing over. Like it's not something that I want to be like fretting about the whole time, right? And the past couple days, some of the discourse online has just like really confused me. It's like genuinely really confused me, and it's just kind of made me annoyed at the state of the world. Yo, Kanehurst, appreciate it, man. No point for pointless rage. What online discourse? It's like, you know, like we've had, okay, I'm gonna sound like a fucking lib. Okay, you know this whole like fucking like God of War shit that's been happening? If any of you follow me on Twitter, y'all know I've been tweeting the fuck about this whole stuff. And it's kind of pissed me off like crazy. You are one. Like God of Woke. It's like, it's so crazy to me because it's like, here's the thing. Here's the thing, and here's the position where I stand, okay? I don't like forced, like, quote-unquote woke stuff in games. I don't, right? I don't like it. I don't like bad writing. Like, I don't like a lot of game developers taking characters and writing them poorly or making bad gaming experiences for people, right? I don't like it. I think it's stupid, right? I think it's stupid, right? And it's like I don't like bad games. I don't like badly written games. I don't like things being forced in games that don't make sense. Totally on board with that. However, I start kind of losing the plot a bit where like people are seeing like the new God of War stuff with Faye, and they're immediately like reposting legitimately like just shit posts that are at women's expense the whole time. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, like it's a bunch of like shit posts of like women doing certain things. And these are coming from people that say that they champion like femininity and woman stuff. It's like, what are we doing? You can't say that you're championing what it means to be a woman truly, and then in the same breath, like just post stuff that's clearly like not pro woman at all. like it's just so weird. It's all right, Livton. It's just so strange to me, and it's so weird because I think there's like really valid conversations to be had, right? There's really valid conversation to be had, like people thinking the cube is out of place or the dialogue between Faye and the cube is like off. Totally valid to be skeptical. I'm all, like, sure, fine, but I think like I've just not seen enough of the product to be able to put a stamp on it and be like, this is the worst slop I've seen of all time. You know what I mean? Like this is the worst thing I've seen of all time. This is a disgrace. And if you like it, you're evil. I'm like, hold the fuck on a minute. like, oh wait, can we just like Can we just like hold the fuck on a minute? Like this seems like I'm all for anti like forced woke bullshit, but like holy fuck. like holy shit. So my God of War game to have the God of War. Listen, that's fine. Listen, Drake's Revenge. If that's your position, that's fine. Okay? But I don't think you're out here like doing some of the crazy shit that people are saying. I think if people are like, you know, I'm playing God of War, I want all my games to have Kratos and nothing else. Fair enough, you can have that value. Like, sure, that's your opinion, that's how you feel. You know, I'm like, sure, I think it's a perfectly valid, like, position to have. I'm currently of the belief of, like, I see it as a name of a franchise at this point. It's been clear that's what they've been trying to do since 2018. We're just going to a place, the everyone, where there's God of Wars of every myth. That's the thing. Like, we're about to see the God of Wars from every myth. So that's how I see it personally. I think if they wanted to make this game with her, it's fine, but change the title of the game. I also see as this, like, Kratos hasn't been like the God of War since like what, the second game? Was he technically actually the God of War in the third, or like even in the current ones? I don't think like technically like he is anymore anyway. But like everyone knows him as the God of War, or the series of him being as the God of War, right? That's what it is. I think it's just a bit nuanced. But at the end of the day, I think it's semantics, right? It's like Tomb Raider of Uncharted now. No, 100%. It's like I see it as a name of a franchise. The same, you know. The same way like Spider-Man now isn't just Peter Parker, it's like Miles Morales too, right? Yeah, like that's how like I personally see, but I can understand if other people don't like that, fine. Your value, that's your opinion. You can have it. That's fine. I just think like people like freaking out like crazy and being like, this woman is so ugly. You're evil for thinking that. This woman's so ugly. You're evil for wanting to go ahead with this game because you're putting defeminization standards into the world. I'm like, okay, like, hold on. Hold the fuck on a minute. Like, hold on. Whoa. It kind of feels like they're riding on the coattails of the brand and they don't believe in the product enough to say something tail for God of War. Okay. I would agree with you, Drake. But here's the thing. The story, like, her involvement makes sense in the story because it's not a spin-off. Right? Here's the thing. It's not a spin-off. Like Lawface thing is not a spin-off because she's had, like, direct ties to, like, the previous two games. That's also the thing that I have. Like, it's not a spin-off. And I question if people have played the game, if they're calling it, like, a spin-off. Because, like, we're now about to like play the version of her where she's been influencing like Kratos and Atreus' like world, right? Like that's happened. Like she's had influence in their world, and now we're playing how something that happened. It's not a spin-off. It's a direct. No, it's not a spin-off. Doesn't mean it's not canon or not related to the main line. I wouldn't call it a spin-off. I would call it just like an addition to the series. Like that's it. It's not a new thing in terms of lore. Like, we can argue semantics. I don't care. Like, I'll be real. Like, I'm like, if someone thinks it's a spin-off, fine. Again, I don't care to argue that. I really don't. I don't care. My problem is just coming from this, like, insane, like, discourse of, like, people are using this as a dog whistle of, like, we're ruining women in gaming. We're ruining, like, feminization in gaming. This is all woke garbage slop. And it's like, we've barely seen anything of it. Like, we've barely seen anything of it, and we're already saying the worst things about it. It's like, that just seems irrational to me. Like, if I'm given good enough reason to, like, hate something and think it's slop, I will. Like, Dragon Age Veilguard, for example. The writing in that was so fucking garbage. And so forced that it's fully justified that people didn't like it. Concord, the same fucking reason, right? Totally valid reasons, but until I'm given like a genuine valid reason, I just think it's so strange for people to like be up in arms of something that's not even like out yet, probably. connected with some theories in my head, a lot of questions that could be interesting. I think people are just opposed to change. How did you feel about the trailer though, Cap, when there are things you really didn't like? I'll tell you what I don't like. I don't like the fucking cube. I'll be so real. I don't like the fucking cube. Oh, it almost got me. I saw like someone make a clip compilation of the cube during the trailer, and I was like, wait, that's kind of cute. No, I don't want the fucking cube in the game. No. That is what, honestly, that's like the most egregious thing to me. The cube was like, the Frank was the most egregious thing to me out of that whole thing. It's not the elderly woman. It's the fucking cube that I have a problem with. Like, to me, that's actually out of place. Like, that's genuinely, like, out of place to me. The woman being a bit older is not. You know? Like, that's my thing. Yeah, the Fortnite cube. By the way, Lego Drama had an update 30 minutes ago. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Sony didn't learn from Sons of Sparta when they continued to add Marvel dialogue in the God of War series. I kind of like Mimir. Right? I kind of like Mimir. Mimir, I think, is a cool addition, even though it's a bit quirky. I'm fine. I don't mind games adding a little bit of quirk. Just for transparency, I've played like God of War 1 and 2, like the OGs. Not all the way, but I've played them. Didn't play the third. I have played 2018. I haven't played Ragnarok yet. Just being fully transparent. Kratos and Family Round 2 Electric Boogaloo. Most successful games have attractive characters in the lead roles. Sure, I don't disagree. And guess what? You guys know I have no problem with attracted females in games, right? Eve from Stellar Blade, for example, 2B, I've got no problem with very attractive females in games. I don't think it's misogynistic to have beautiful women in games. Not a problem. I love it. In fact, I love it. I do. Like, no issue with it. Don't care. Hell yeah, go for it, right? But, like, I also don't care that much if, like, someone isn't, like, a 10 out of 10. Right? Like, I'm not like, oh, is the game good? Is the gameplay good? Story good? I'm chill with it also. You know? Like, I'm chilling. She's a 1v1 with the fucking Thor. Yeah, like, in lore, Faye does fight Thor. Stellar Blade is a good example of a 7 out of 10 game to me. That's fine. My main gripe with the newer God of War games is they're just not enough combat segments. I need to play Ragnarok because apparently, like, some people say it's kind of mid. I'll be real, the the 2018 God of War, I thought was really good until the last half. I thought it was really good until they released the last half, and then I kind of felt it was a little bit stale in terms of, like, the RPG aspect of, like, upgrades didn't feel like they mattered that much towards the end. I didn't feel incentivized to use them as much and stuff, so I have problems with the actual 2018 God of War. I don't think it's like a 10 out of 10 slam dunk, but I think it's really cool. I still wanna try out Ragnarok. I might legit play it on stream. I might legit play it on stream next week or something, because I do want to play it just to, like, experience that story. IGN messed up early ZZZ preview early. It's very mid, like a 6 out of 10. I think in most pieces of fiction, it's just common to want attractive characters, and I'm not saying this character is ugly. I know they don't need big tits or juicy ass to be fuckable, but it's a weird choice they made with someone of the renders they have of a gorgeous model. Okay, here's the thing that I've been saying. I think, this might be where people disagree with me. And I'm okay if you do. Okay? They're using one-to-one scans of the model in the game. And I hate in this day and age, we're using hyperrealism, where you could see everyone's imperfections, everyone's pores, like everything. And I think the reality of the situation is, like, we're actually seeing the one-to-one scan of the actress. She's older now, right? But we're seeing her in, like, 4K HD imperfections, right? Like, every little thing is blown up, every wrinkle's blown up, every pore's blown up. Because, like, we have this obsession with games right now of realism.
What a nasty,
Mojo, what's
vile
up?
fucking
What's
cunt.
up? I appreciate you, man. And I just don't think that's what people want. And I think people realize, actually, we don't want to see a one-to-one scan of a 40-year-old woman. That's fine. If that's what you believe, that's fine. But like, yes, I think the actress is pretty. I think she is attractive. When like, and she's as you'd expect when she's wearing her makeup in ideal lighting with professional photography. Sure, she looks way better than the character that they've scanned into the game, right? But I think the reality is, like, these games will scan in one-to-ones, all pores, all blemishes, all wrinkles, all everything. And I just don't think that's what people want. Like, I don't think we need extreme hyperrealism and everything. That's my position. Like I said, I'm totally okay. I'm totally okay with them adding make the characters look better than the actress's counterpart, you know? I just think that people realize that we don't need hyperrealism. And if you're gonna scan an almost 40-year-old woman's face into a video game character, you're gonna get a 40-year-old woman's face in a video game character. You're not gonna get their like filtered, beautified look with them with lots of makeup, are you? Like, you have to put in effort then to then do up the character in the game if you want them to look a certain way. You know? That's why gadgets characters are so appealing. So like, that's my personal belief. I'm just personally tired of realism in games. Like, I don't want one-to-one scans of my actors or actresses in the games. I want Faye to be a completely new character that doesn't exist in the real world. Because then we get shit like this, of people finding out what a real older woman looks like in real life, and they don't like it. They don't like it. And guess what? That's fine. If you don't think it, that's fine. You can say that. But then my issue is a lot of people are like, that's not what a real woman looks like. It's like, come on, just go outside. At that point, you've lost me. I'm with you when it comes to like wanting attractive women in video games. I'm with you when it's like, I don't want realism in my games. I'm with you. But as soon as you start saying, no, this is not what real women look like, you've lost me. You've lost me. You've totally lost me. Like, you've actually lost me. Like, she is what a real woman looks like. That's just true. That's just like a reality situation. Is it the prettiest woman ever? No. But you can't tell me that that's not a real woman. Like, that's just like, that's where I have problems with it. Right? Like, that's like where I'm like, you've lost me now. Like, you've gone so beyond what I consider to be rational and reasonable. Like, I'm good. Like, it's so beyond what I think is rational, reasonable. Like, that's not what a real woman is. Why are you so happy with women being ugly in games? It's like, I could agree not to have hyper-realism, but at the same time, can we not, like, say that this isn't a real woman? Because it is. You just don't like it, and that's fine. Like, you just don't want it in your game, and that's okay. That's why, yo,
bitch.
Vixen, thank you for the 13 months.
What a nasty,
lovely.
vile fucking cunt.
Thank you for the 13 months. And it's like, they will look beautiful with their face scans, but it's also a style choice, right? Like, you have other games where they have face scans of women and they all look beautiful, right? They look beautiful, but you realize that they take the face scans and then sometimes they edit them. But I think in the God of War's case, they don't want to edit them. They want them to look a bit more rougher. They want them to look more raw because of the character, and they want it to fit the character. And I think that's okay, but if you don't like it and you don't think it's attractive, that's also valid. I don't think she's made to be attractive. But you can have the argument of it would be better for the game's sake if she was. That's fine. That's fine. That's a fine argument to have. You know? I just don't think... I think it sets a really, really, really bad expectation on men, specifically. Like, if we're saying that, like, this is ugly. She is ugly. She is gross. We don't need this in media. You're kind of, like, putting up people's expectations to think that, like, all women are going to be, like, look so much better and so much nicer, when that's just not the reality. You know, people always talk about the Instagram versus reality stuff. People want the Instagram, but, like, telling that to people of, like, that's, like, the norm of what to expect, I think is just wrong. You're, like, setting yourself up for failure. Because, unfortunately, people don't look the same in, like, real life than they do in a picture. Like, it's just, people have pores, they have wrinkles, they have, like, whatever, you know? Like, it's Just how it is. The problem, Cap, is that after the Spider-Man game, so many people have started seeing it over and over, and people are just sick of it and want something to look attractive. To me, that's like a PTSD response. Right? To me, that sounds more like a PTSD response than like something that's rational. Because like if someone can make like logical arguments of like, oh, I don't like the dialogue that she has with the cube. Totally valid. I'm with you. It puts up red flags in my brain. But like just being like, yeah, she's a bit ugly, therefore I'm gonna see the patterns of all the other games that have come out and therefore immediately go to the most extreme view possible of this game. I think that's irrational. Personally, I think that's irrational, right? Like, until I'm given a really good reason to believe there is something else wrong other than the character looking like mid, I think it's irrational thought. Like, I always look at these things from a case-by-case basis and figure it out from there, right? I figured it out from there. I've just not been given enough to think that this is genuinely a woke slop terrible game. If the gameplay ends up being ass, if the dialogue ends up being ass, like, sure, I'll say it's bad and slop. Until then, I can't really judge it based off, like, a scan of a face, you know? It is a PTSD response. Also, people started having a hard pattern recognition. Now games are bad if a certain shade of purple is in the game. Veil God, etc. had it. The game looks great. I can't wait to play it. Now it has black people, so it's DEI. And I also think that, like, we're at the point, as soon as a game comes out with a woman on it that isn't, like, a 10 out of 10, people are just gonna call it woke slop. It's just exhausting. Like, it's exhausting. Like, I need to at least, like, see something of semblance before I could give it a label. You know? That's just how I see it. It's just pattern recognition. This thing we like is showing signs of being changed like many others. Okay, you could say pattern recognition, but at what point does it become like a PTSD response? Right? Right? Like, at what point is it like a PTSD response? Real question, why didn't they do it for Atreus? What do you mean? Remember Atreus from God of War in-game? Real life. Who knows, man? I think people hated on Atreus in 2018 too. The anti-woke incels are just super cringe at this point. Mixtape will be nominated. I'll be real. I think people are valid to call mixtape shit. Right? Like something like mixtape. Everyone agrees is fucking garbage. Like literally everyone agrees that it's like fucking garbage. It's not really a game. You know? Like mixtape is fucking like exactly. Mixtape should be nominated for best industry plant of the year. IGN didn't agree, but it's fucking IGN. Who cares about what IGN says? But like everyone has a brain and can see everything about that game and be like, yeah, that is objectively just like not okay. You know? Like it's just not. Mixtape getting all 10 out of 10s really made people's trust in the industry go. Bro, people's trust in the industry have been gone for years. Like, no one's trust IGN. Bro, anyone over the age of, like, I don't know, 25 knows never to trust fucking game review companies. Ever. Literally fucking ever. I don't trust any of them. I trust IGN for a laugh. IGN 10 out of 10. Mixtape is ass. No, exactly. Like, I will never trust a video game journalist. I just won't. How dare you call the GOAT game that is Mixtape a shit game? Cancelled. You can beat Mixtape with less than 150 inputs, bro. It's a shit movie that's LARPing as a video game. Yo, Kurihime, what's up? Mixtape main problem was a 10 out of 10 from IGN. Other than that, it's just meh cinema slop game. Apex would be good woke if it released in this climate. Bro, do you know what else would be considered woke? Fucking Control. Dude, if that game came out now, it would be called woke slop because the main character is like 35. And she has like insane powers. Like people would just look, but it's a really good game. Like the story's a bit meh at the end, but it's like actually like a really good game. But if it came out now, people would be like, oh no, my pattern recognition, she looks old and ugly, so it has to be bad. It's like, I just wish people use their brains. I really do. I just really wish people use their brains a little bit more. Like, pattern recognition is fine, but you have to back it up with logic. That's my final stance on this whole thing. I think pattern recognition is fine. I think wanting attractive females in games is also totally fine. However, you have to back up your pattern recognition with actual logic and sound reasoning and rationality. Otherwise, you're just being an irrational complainer. Is that fair? Is that a fair statement? Is that a fair statement? I think that's really fair. If you want attractive females, just play gacha games. I feel like it's pretty fair. Telltale has way more gameplay than that. It's not like I want to be mad or anything. Anti-woke grifters can't make a living unless goon idiots are upset. It's a bubble that I hope bursts one day. I just went and checked the trailer. She looks pretty to me. Maybe a little less realism. She's not ugly by any means. I wish people weren't total wimps with everything. Expecting random strangers on the internet to have logical arguments is really tall ask ladies, unfortunately. Anime is just superior and realistic in games. It's kind of like a straw man of the big picture, not gonna lie. What do you mean a straw man of the big picture? What do you, Mr. Atlas Sigil, what's a straw man of the big picture? I think there is definitely, like, issues to, like, combat. But in my opinion, I think it's best to tackle the issues as they arise with, like, logic and sound reasoning. Painting everything with the same brush and hating on it extensively because you have pattern recognition and not based in, like, some logical argument, I think is, like, unfair. Personally, as soon as the game gives you reason to hate it, fine. Valid. That's fine. What I didn't like about the state of play was that when Silent Hill was shown, people immediately wrote it off because of the black male character. I'm sorry, I just don't like Silent Hill. Something serious, but glad you're all okay. I mean, we do need to talk. There are things I want to talk about. I understand where you're coming from, but I definitely have some issues with it, though not really from a design perspective. Does she look good? Not particularly. Do I really care? No. My main issue is with the prevalent industry trend of replacing established male leads with female equivalents. Having played all the games in the franchise, I'm generally confused as to why they chose her for a spin-off instead of the prominent characters. Well, I would argue that she is a prominent character, no? She's literally the catalyst of everything happening in the current saga. So, like, out of everyone, her and Atreus are the most prominent characters. And no doubt Atreus will get his own game, too. Like, I have no doubt Atreus will get his own game, too. And here's the thing. You know the game Control? They're replacing the female protagonist with her brother. Right? No one's complaining about that. Like, I don't care. Sure, cool, go for it. You know? The combat is a mix of magic and graceful sword work. Yeah, it's different than the big bulky man smash. What I mean is Freya would fit more. So why are you confused? Freya would fit more, so why are you confused that she's in the game? Atreus was going to have his own live service game until that got cancelled. Is that true? I don't know about that. She's pretty enough. The problem is the dragging of the franchise. I don't think they tried to make her ugly there. What really stands is that she is dead from the start of the first game. But clearly she's dead, but she's not dead. She's currently in the afterlife called the Everyone, right? And if you've played the games, you'll know that she has influenced throughout the entirety of their journey between Kratos and Atreus. There was no talk of Atreus games. There was a fan concept art for the game. I think he's definitely going to get his own game, though. Ciri is pretty much the main character in the Witcher book series. That's that's valid. I think that the weirdest part is that we now have Afterlife of the Gods, while some of them actually should rule stuff like that. They'd be a fool to not let Atreus have his own game. Seeing a Wayne's World reference in God of War is kind of funny. When Pokemon gets dragged out, do we call it woke? Personally, I hoped Faye would be a magical core and not a warrior mage, so it would feel like a complete new experience than Slash and Smash we used to. She has a part in Ragnarok. They have been building her up. It makes sense to give her a game, especially when everything is pointed to her game setting up future installments for Kratos. The only reason she is there is because of the writer. There was news of the writer and what she wants to do with it. Well, okay, Atlas, okay, I don't mean for this to sound like condescending, but yes, a character will be there because they have written to be so. The writers decided to put Kratos in a Norse environment, and they wrote him a wife and child. Like, that's usually how that works. The characters only exist because writers write them in. And they decided to, you know, change God of War and put him in this whole Norse mythology. That's kind of like how it works. I don't mean for that to sound like condescending or anything, but like that's just how things are written. The whole woke injection is so hated because whenever they try, they end up doing it horribly, and the rest of the game suffers for it. Basically, they hard focus on being the player's story. I agree. For example, Dragon Age Veilguard, terrible fucking dialogue, right? Terrible fucking dialogue. Like, don't write games badly. I don't want shit games. I don't want shit writing. I don't want false things in my games. Totally valid, you know? I'm sure Valhalla or something like that still exists. The everyone is just an afterlife. It's the afterlife of gods, specifically. Cap, you know what's not woke slop? 50k subs and that it means guilty gear. Thing is, a lot of the time it's not even woke injection, it's projection by incels. I'm not here to argue that. Listen, what I'm not gonna do is point fingers and call people like incels or misogynists for having like opinions. I don't care. That's not my fight. That's not what I'm here to do. Like, I'm literally like, I'm not here to be like, these people are so wrong and awful for calling it this or that. Like, that's just so, it's dumb. It's stupid, right? Like, I just like to base my thoughts and feelings in just rationality. And I just find it kind of weird when, like, I have people that I would, like, consider friends start telling me, like, what a woman should look like. Or, like, the game is promoting feminization and it's clearly a psyop to brainwash us. It's like, it's one trailer of a game. Can we, like, go back to, like, Earth for a minute? Like, holy shit. I'm being told by a man what a woman should or shouldn't look like. Like, what's happening? What are we doing? Hello? Also, Cory Balrog is in the driver's seat. The man who gave us God of War 2018. He's earned some measure of faith. Reminded me of the Henry Cavill debacle on Twitter. The writer of the new game doesn't give me hope. Why? But okay, why doesn't the writer of the new game give you hope? Is it because she's a woman? Genuine question. You say the writer of the new, like, what do you mean doesn't give? Is it because she's just a woman? Like, what about it doesn't give you hope? Like, I'm curious. I'm kind of serious. I'm serious. Does she have a bad track record? I want, like, what else has she written? That's what I want to know. Like, what has she written? She's been with Cory for a long time. Signs of impatience, ready to reach a final conclusion from a single trailer. Like, if there's, like, a genuine reason to, like, not be hopeful, I'm down to hear it, you know? You use Control as an example, but I don't think it's as well as established as God of War yet, so there's still a bit of wiggle room there. Sure. My confusion stems from the fact that while Lotte is the catalyst for many events in the franchise, she isn't a character we ever actually follow. Making an entire game about her feels shoehorned, considering she doesn't even appear alive in the first games, aside from being cremated at the very beginning, and we barely see her in the sequel. Freya, on the other hand... Bro got cut off. Here's my thinking, right? Sorry, here's my thinking, okay? I think Freya could have her own genuine spin-off game. I think Freya could have her own genuine spin-off game, and I think something about the Valkyries would be really fucking cool, right? Like, I think that would be cool. I think lots of people would like that too. But I also think that, like, Faye does have enough presence in Lauren's story to, like, have her own game. Even though she hasn't been, like, seen that much in the game, I think it's still justified, personally. Yeah, Faye's presence is the reason why basically everything happens in the two games. That's my thinking, right? Like, Freya is, like, spin-off material, 100%. Faye is, like, way too tied into the core reasoning of everything happening. I think a side game would be okay, but as a main game, I don't think she's important enough to be protagonist. You don't think Faye is important enough to be a protagonist? Why so? No? Because, like, Faye's the reason Kratos has the axe in the first place. They fought when they met, and it ended in a standstill. She fought Thor before Kratos. No lore reason? Have you played the game? Okay, okay, not to be a whatever. Have you played the game? Yes, both new games. Okay, if you just say there's no lore reason for her to be important, is kind of crazy. Like, she is 100% important to the lore. I said not important enough. So being the wife of Kratos, him being the reason why she has the axe, her being the mother of the fucking Atreus, her being the reason a lot of things happen in the actual game itself, and her presence actively, like, makes things happen in their world that they go through. Her being the reason character development happens to Kratos as well. No, exactly. Like, I don't know how much more important that you can make a character. Because without her, Kratos and Atreus probably die. Like, I'm just legit, like, without her presence, like, Atreus and Kratos would probably fucking, like, they would not get to their destinations that they get to right now. So by definition, she has to be important to the lore, no? This game is where gods go to die. Just how many gods have we sent there at this point? A lot. A lot. Without her guidance, Baldur just kills them both. Have you considered that people did not like the fact that Kratos having a family was already not well received? Okay, have you considered that people did not like the fact that Kratos having a family was already not well received? He already had a wife and daughter, and it was a big motivation for his revenge. They got shafted under the rug. Okay. Let me, I'm trying to paint this in, like, in the best, like, way possible. I feel like the reality says otherwise, because a lot of people loved the new God of War. Like, it's literally the reason, like, you say that, like, was not well received, but that's just not true. Because the current games are more successful than the OG trilogy has ever been. Because it was fresh gameplay-wise. But it's more successful than the games ever were. I don't doubt there are people that wished it was as it used to be. They want people to go back to the way that it was, and Kratos is a very angry, revenge-filled man that just, like, kill shit and fucks women. Right? Like, I get it. But where does that, like, end? Where does that become, like, stale? Where does that, like, how does the character progress? Yeah, the father-son dynamic was so strong that people called it Dad of Boy. Revenge? Like Drake's revenge? He's just like me. I think they're just some insecure men not being able to accept that a masculine man can also have emotions and feelings and a lover. There is one thing. I have seen the clip. I've seen a clip of like one part of Ragnarok, a DLC, where Kratos is looking at his past self on the throne. I think that whole dialogue sequence is dumb. I think that whole dialogue sequence of like Kratos looking back at his altar for the throne is genuinely stupid. Like I think that's like, I looked at it yesterday and I was like, that's fucking stupid. He like I don't like characters just like voicing their thoughts out loud. I don't think Kratos would ever do that either. Like I thought that was stupid, right? So that like I don't think everything that they do is perfect writing wise. On and on and on and on and on. I want to see Zeus. I'm just tired of female characters replacing male ones in every media I participate in. If the game is good, great, glad to hear it. Faye is not replacing Kratos. He will be back in future iterations. That's what I mean. Like, they've literally specifically said that he's not going away. Right? Like, he's not going away. Like, you will be playing Kratos again. Kratos died, he's gone. They take too much time to make games for that to be an argument. It's like people never saw a spin-off game or a spin-off movie. You'll play him in 10 years. Kratos' story should have ended aka 3 Greece and then switched to Tyr, a different god of war. Even if he is, his story's pretty much finished. I agree. His story's pretty much finished, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, the bird song, bro. I'm late, bro. It is the bird song. Birds for some reason. But I don't know. I've just been feeling really weird about shit the past couple days. Like I said, yesterday I felt awful. Like I thought I was gonna pass out, so I did a stream. And today I'm just like, I just had to like bite the bullet and like close up my circle a little bit and like evaluate what I care about and like what matters to me. 'Cause I'll be real, I just want to like enjoy games. And if someone like doesn't like it, that's fine. That's okay. But I just don't like people being hateful. You know? Like criticism is fine. Incessantly hateful? No. You know? It's just been really exhausting. It's just been really exhausting. And I'm like, it just kind of drains my mental stamina. When you hear God of War, you think Kratos. I think it's the common problem people don't like and change is fair. That's okay. Like I said, a title change you don't like, that's fine. That's valid. I don't, sure. I just don't like games where half the time you're just watching cinematics, so like half of the AAA for me is unplayable. That's fine. Was it you cut off some strings? I did a little bit. But I just realized I'm just protecting my peace these days. Like that's it. I'm just out here protecting my peace. The company's making a shit from God of War as a counter to God of War franchise. No, that's what it is. Like I'm seeing is they're changing God of War to being a franchise. 100%. And if you don't like that, that's okay. That's fine. The game series isn't for you anymore. I get it. Like it's not, sure. That's fair. I don't feel super strongly about it being the worst thing in gaming, and I wouldn't call myself a diehard God of War fan. But I just know what I enjoy in games in general, while this game's semi-successful. That's fine. People call each other sexist or whatever because they hate or love the game is what grinds my gears more than anything. No, I agree. No, like I agree. Like it's just like why do we have to make everything the most extreme political thing ever? Why is it that people begin hateful affect you so why Why is it that people being hateful affects you so much? You know what it is? For me, I just get really bothered by people making really illogical arguments. That's what it is for me. It's not really hateful. It's like being hateful, but like you're not smart about it. Like, at least be smart. At least like make a good point. If you're gonna be hateful, at least make a good point. You know? And I think I'm just tired over the past like year or so of everything being this like I don't know if you guys have felt it, but everything feels a lot more extreme the past like year or two than ever before. I don't know if that's just me or not, but it kind of makes me uncomfortable. Like it like kind of like makes me uncomfortable. And I'm like, I don't know. It gives me bad vibes. And like I don't want to go on Twitter anymore. I don't want to go on the internet anymore. I don't want to like engage in these spaces. Like I really don't. I just want to like enjoy my games, you know? And if they're shit, they're shit. Black and white world with no exactly. It's been a thing for the past couple of years, to be honest, but yeah, it's been getting more and more extreme. More outrage, more hate, more engagement, yada yada. I will say, Twitter paying people to post has been the worst thing for society. Can we all agree on that? Twitter paying people to post has been legitimately one of the worst things in internet culture that we've ever fucking experienced. Because people will just say things they do not believe. They will just say the most outrageous things possible just so they can make a buck off the dumbest people who believe it. On all sides. On all political sides and spectrums. Like, people will just say the most outrageous things, most extreme, just so they can get paid. That exists, yes. And you'll often see, I'm not trying to be a dick, people from, like, countries that are maybe poorer engage in this, like, culture war stuff on the internet because they can make a lot of money comparative to their own currency doing it. So you will get a lot of people from, like, other countries talking about, like, stuff they don't even know about just to rage bait and outrage just so they can make money. Just so they can make money. They profit off your outrage, and they like, people end up fighting ghosts that don't exist. People end up finding ghosts that don't exist. Like, these are like essentially bot accounts just farming you for like a couple dollars. It fosters a culture of having to feel you need to be more extreme than the ones before them to stand out. Exactly. I can feel myself getting radicalized, essentially, to certain extents, right? Like, I look up and I'm realizing I have to like step back and be like, no, these are just essentially bots engagement farming. Like, I feel myself and I'm like, no, take a step back. These are just people engagement farming on Twitter. They don't even believe this. They don't even believe what they're saying. Stop getting annoyed. It's not real. Like, I have to literally now like take myself back and be like, this is not real life. But I get annoyed because I know other people believe it. Right? Because like other people believe it and they'll think it's real. And they think they're winning. And it's like, it's all just bots. It's the dead internet theory. Legit, it's the dead internet theory. Like, I think 90% of what I see on my timeline is not real. 100%, it's not real. It's just not real. A bag is a bag. Making profit off Twitter has got to be a feat. I await region blocking. Dude, I make money off Twitter. I make a whole, like, 10 pounds off Twitter every month. A whole 10 pounds. The Wolverine game would have been a much easier buy. It looked like a comic book, whereas my Ultimate Spider-Man style games. Okay, can I say something controversial again? I think the Wolverine had too much plot. I was like, oh, this was cool. And then I'm like, wait, it just kind of looks silly. Like, I thought it was cool for a second, and then I'm like, wait, this kind of just looks stupid. That's a hot take. I don't mind gore. I don't mind silly, but I'm just like, It kind of feels like cartoonishly gory almost. That's a scorcher. I don't really care though. I don't care. It's not like a big deal. I don't hate the game. I think the game looks fun. I was just like, damn, maybe that's too much. The Wolverine game looks goofy as hell. It's so weird that they have that amount of blood and stuff with how realistic they tried to make the models. That's what got me. It's so, like, everything's so real, and then they just overdo the blood like crazy. I'm like, why try and make the game look realistic at that point? That's my problem with it. Like, again, I fucking hate realism in games. I hate realism in games. Can we go back to games looking like cool and artsy or like have a style to them? Can everything stop being like, I need this to look as realistic? It's fucking Wolverine. It's fucking superheroes. Why does everything have to look real? You know? Like, it's so stupid. Like, the Spider-Man games, I think, are a good example of like good quality, but also stylized. Right? Like, I think it's like good quality, also stylized as hell. I mean, Logan is a 5'4" dude in yellow spandex with claws. It's bound to look a bit goofy either way. Sure. Look at you, Final Fantasy VII. I also feel like it makes the Wolverine game look stale. I wasn't impressed about anything. Generic stealth system. It looks like Wolverine Arkham. Right? It's like Wolverine Arkham. I just hope that it's like good. I'll be real, a lot of gameplay in games fails to impress me these days. I feel like I've seen everything at this point. I legit feel like I've just played every game at this point and nothing feels new. Say no to hyperrealism in games? No, I'm all for that. Yo, chat, type 1 if you think hyperrealism in games we should fucking get rid of. Unless it makes sense. For example, I think like games like Battlefield or Call of Duty, I think that's cool. I think there are some games where hyperreal works. I do think shooters really work being hyperreal, right? Call of Duty, fucking Battlefront, I feel like they were almost pioneers of like wanting games to feel as real as possible. I think that genuinely works. But like in like superhero games or like God of War or like just any fantasy shit, it should look like fantasy, you know? Like it kills the it kills the vibe. And I'm like, and then we end up with discourse like this of like, this woman's too ugly. It's like, unfortunately, 40-year-old women aren't the most attractive women on planet Earth. Let's just go back to putting fucking fantasy non-real characters in games, you know? Like, holy shit. I could see why someone would want a fantasy game that looks super real. Sure, there could be a niche for it, but just every game? Does every game have to be real looking? FPS games works because you don't have to see zoom in and watch someone's face for more than a fraction of a second. Katana Zero, I haven't. Make more games like this.
Some real crazy.
The Warriors. Stop putting actors in everything. I never understood why people care so much about realism. I feel like, okay, if you want to talk about psyops, I feel like we're living in a psyop where people are made to believe that the more realistic a game, the better it is. That's a psyop. And I feel like it's a psyop by NVIDIA to sell more like RTX, like technology that no one gives a fuck about. Right? Like, that, oh, you really want all these games that are hyper-realistic so that we and NVIDIA can create these fucking bullshit tech that, like, no one actually wants or cares about so we can sell more and drive up our profits. That's what that's a psyop to me. That's a legitimate psyop, a gaming psyop I believe in. Mini rant, Monster Hunter World did realistic better than Monster Hunter Wilds. It looked cool theory. I can't really comment on that. I've not really played both. The fact that they changed Sonic's realistic design saved the film franchise. Oh, 100%. Bro, the way they made Sonic look originally was fucking terrible. Yo, you could pay 10k USD more to get this new GPU that will run your game 5 frames faster because the devs don't bother optimizing their shit anyway. It's so crazy. If I wanted realism, I just go outside. Low-key, sometimes outside looks better than games anyway. I know some people that actually care about games having realistic graphics. Hey, that's their choice. I feel like horror is also a good recipient of hyperrealism. Cause like, okay, yeah, shooters and horror, I think, are two genres I think really benefit from hyperrealism. To a certain extent, I think adding stylized stuff for effect is also cool too. They put hyperrealism in games guaranteed to sell well, so they could say, look, people want hyperrealism, 100%. We're getting a resurgence in more original designs, like Motor Slice and Deada's Disco looks. Deada's Disco looks really cool. And racing games, shooters, horror games, all worthy of hyperrealism. You know why horror works? Because the uncanny valley of hyperrealism is positive in there. Fishing games? If the intent is to put yourself in a situation, war horror, then hyperrealism is a good idea. Detective games are also great hyperrealism. Yeah, no, sure. Dude, I can imagine a really good... Oh, bro, can we get... Okay, it's time we get a modern day Heavy Rain. Can we do that? Can we get a modern day Heavy Rain game that's like super like hyper realistic and like we haven't had a really good detective game in a long time. Modern day LA Noire, yeah, like modern day LA Noire, Heavy Rain, good, like genuinely good, revolutionary detective game. Oh my god, Beyond Two, bro, I loved Beyond Two Souls and Detroit Become Human. Dude, I loved those games. We're never gonna get them. Okay, low-key, I think if Beyond Two Souls came out today, people would call it slop. People would call it cinema slop. Like those are games, Detroit Become Human 2, are definitions that people would say is a bit cinema slop. That's the thing, though. Even though I really like Beyond Two Souls, they'd say the main character is ugly and it's too cinema slop. That would happen, unfortunately. Detroit pretty recent? Yeah. People just call anything slop these days. I agree. People call things slop because they're not intelligent enough to actually say why they hate something. Is that a hot take? I think people use the term slop because they are unable to articulate into words why they don't like something. I just wish people were smarter. Like, I don't know. How does it feel to be VTuber slop? Oh, I am VTuber slop. 100% I'm VTuber slop. I don't deny it. It's just Gen Z way to talk about things. I know. Take as cold as the food I had after removing my wisdom teeth. Captain Marvel was movie slop. I've not seen Captain Marvel. I stopped watching Marvel movies after Endgame. I didn't watch any of the TV shows. I didn't watch anything. I stopped watching after Endgame. Cold turkey. Do you know why? Because I didn't want to ruin a franchise that I loved. I was such a huge Marvel fan, and I read a bunch of comics as a kid. I loved the movies growing up, and as a teen, I stopped watching after Endgame because I did watch some of the Spider-Mans. I stopped watching because I just didn't want to ruin in my brain a franchise that I loved so much. You know, it's like, yeah. I do want to watch the new I do want to watch the Doctor Stranges that I missed and the Spider-Mans. Spider-Verse, yeah, I think I will watch the Doctor Strange movies and the Spider-Man ones and see what happens. Moon Knight and WandaVision were pretty good. And Loki. If they continue how they're going with Dune, unless the third movie covers a lot, would be at the end of book 1 of 9 on the movie 4. Holy shit. I only watch the Deadpool movies because they are brain dead. Brain off. Chainsaw Man pacing. Dune is a lot. Loki is such a good series. Is it good? Okay, here's the other thing about Marvel as well, is that a lot of times you need to have watched like 5 million other things to enjoy one thing. Can I watch Loki independently, or is there other material that I should watch? I never watched Loki and enjoyed Deadpool. Just Endgame. There was a Spider-Man game with MJ as the protagonist. It'd be called Spider-Man Into the Wash. Okay, bro. Okay. No, you gotta watch Thor 1 to 4 again because there's a 5-second segment you'll get a brief chuckle over. Okay. I might give Loki a shot then. I might give Loki a shot. Hello, what's the conversation? We're talking about, like, the state of media. We're talking about the current, like, just state of media and things, and games and movies and TV shows. Ant-Man 3's end credits wasn't a preview to Loki Season 2. It was between something being slop and something being crap. Slop is algorithmically generated, while crap is just being made by a dumbass. Terra 2 is in development. Loki nice. Hell yeah. Also, Tom Hiddleston is just an absolute babe. He's just an absolute babe. Time to end the stream. Why would I end my stream? Batwing Kang was going to be the main villain for the Multiverse Saga. My favorite trend in discourse is media literacy. Should we move on topic, or do you guys want to still talk about this? It's not something I want to, like, hop on forever. Like, I'll be real. Like, it's not. But, like, if you want to talk about it, I'm down. Move on. Alright. A serious note, you can never do Spider-Man game with MJ as the pro tag. Cool. What's the agenda for today? So, I just wanna rewind and say that I'm very, very sorry. I'm very, very sorry for, by the way, I hope my views and takes don't dissuade a lot of you for thinking that I'm, like, some dumb bitch or something like that. Like, oh, I'm some dumb bitch that doesn't even think straight. Like, I'm sure there might be some of you that do, that think I'm irredeemable or that I'm, like, whatever. But I really do try and, like, be rational. And I'm very tolerant of a lot of views. Like, I'm very tolerant of a lot of views, and I don't mind engaging in discourse. I really don't. It's just when people take it too far. I would never. You don't need takes for us to have thought that. And I'm really sorry for not being present the past 2 days. Even right now as I'm speaking, I have the worst headache imaginable. Like, I'm drinking so much water, I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like I can't have a moment of peace recently, and it's kind of annoying. And yeah. Glaze baiting because based on how your take on Limbus, you seem very insightful. I appreciate it. So I don't know. I also realized I haven't really taken days off in a while. I did feel bad when you said you hated America, but I'm still here. Okay, I don't hate America. I just hate some things about it. But I also hate some things about my own country, you know? I just think that there's some stereotypes that I just think is crazy to me. Like, pointing guns at people, like, it just makes me feel uncomfortable. Everyone hates America, but not really. She hates the English. Yeah, I also hate the fucking English. Like, come on. Like, I also hate the fucking English. I hate some British people. I hate, like, Americans. Like, I hate a lot of people. Take a vacation, clear your head. I don't want to take a vacation. I'm not interested in taking a vacation right now. Just chill. We'll be there when you are. What are your thoughts on game pre-purchases? I think that this practice in particular gave way to making like and optimized games. Yeah, I think pre-ordering games is fucking bullshit. I think pre-ordering games made sense when they're like physical. Like you actually had to go and physically get a game so you could reserve them, right? So like you wouldn't turn up to a place and there couldn't be a game. Sure. But we live in an age where like you could just download a game. Like, I think the pre-order shit is bollocks. I really do. I love the reactions of Americans in France. Things are a little too quiet. She hates me too. I don't hate you. What the fuck? People hate America until they need our money. I mean, I don't hate America. What about early access? I think all these games that are in early access and never release is dumb. Like, what's that game? It's like the engineering game that's been in early access for like 10 goddamn years. What's it called? Oh, you know what I'm talking about, right? It was pretty popular. No, not Star Citizen, but that's also, yeah, Scrap Mechanic. Holy shit! That's an example of a game that, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, why? You've been in early access for, like, a million fucking years. Dota 2 is still in beta, I think. Yeah, Star Citizen. Like, at this point, do you think we're fools? Like, if you are, like, do you think we are fools? Like, what are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Early access is 1 week before release, not 10 fucking years. 100%. Early access is like a month or something like that. You see the ZZ Trailer IGN release? No, should I? Link? Yo, behold fear. Me when non-American shit talks America. Yo, I appreciate the bits. Holy shit. I probably still be gay for us today, maybe worse. So, it'll be tomorrow for me, I guess. Yeah, it'll be tomorrow for me, I guess. So the entire world. Warframe is still open beta? Really? Is it me or Americans? Wait, I'm reading a message. Is it me or Americans are getting dumber as time passes? Literacy rate is dropping, rejecting science, and people are going crazy. I don't like generalizing. I don't think it's a good idea to generalize people like that. I'm gonna be real. I don't think that's a productive conversation. Hoyer took it down. Not found. It's giving me a 404 error. And the general IQ of the human race is decreasing. I agree. Dude, I think okay, here's the thing. I think the average IQ is gonna go down overall. And I also think that means people are gonna be manipulated way easier. Right? The average IQ is gonna go down. That means people are gonna be even more stupid, more easily manipulated, and like the dead internet theory is gonna become even more. And people are just gonna like go nod and go, oh yeah, to like everything. Because they're too stupid to think for themselves. Like people will just literally be too stupid to think for themselves. Like, that's it. They just see things on the internet and go, yeah, that, yeah. It's like, fucking hell. I saw college students at a high-end university couldn't read a paragraph with some slightly difficult words and didn't comprehend it either. It don't play or Hoyo Assassins will get you. Oh, really? Oh, I don't want to get sued by Hoyoverse. Whoa! I'm not going to show you guys because I don't want to get sued by Hoyoverse. What the fuck? It looks very cool. I'll be real, it looks really cool. Ain't gonna lie. I found it, but you will get it probably. I'm telling Norway. Cap, are the Welsh in the World Cup? No, not unfortunately, not this year. I think it's idiots given a bigger voice now. Only on the internet I found people like that, but all people I interact with IRL are perfectly intelligent. ALG nuked his VOD before you came on. He did go through it. I don't know, man. I don't wanna risk getting fucking nuked. Instant idiocracy is happening right now by some pseudo-intellectuals. Can you stop being British? Speaking of Hoyo, I saw footage of Faith in being playable. Alright, also, there's one other thing I wanted to address, moving on a little bit. It's content related. I feel a little bit that I'm being pulled in a lot of different directions. Like, I'm getting every video I upload, I'm getting people commenting like, please talk about Limbus Company. Please talk about Limbus Company. Please play the game more. Please play the game more. Please play the game more. Or like, play more Sonic. Play more Sonic. Or like, Guilty Gear Now. Guilty Gear Now. And it's like, I'm really enjoying playing a bunch of other games and new stuff, but it's really, really like demotivating and annoying to like constantly have to see it all the time. It's like, it's a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm in a position right now where like I'm not too sure what I should be covering. Like I feel like maybe I'm not playing Limbus enough, or maybe I should be playing other Project Moon games, or like maybe I should be doing this Guilty Gear Now, and like I feel like I don't know. Sometimes I'm struggling. I struggle to feel like what I should be doing. Isn't the whole point is to play what you enjoy though? Yes, but also like I want to cater to my audience too. Like that's true. Like I do want to cater to what you guys want. So yeah, it's your channel, you know what you want. Lego slop updates to Molly 50 Giro and then redacted body cams. Overstimulation of content, and you think you could do better if you focus on specific things? No, not necessarily. I'm your audience, cater to me. Play Honeybop. Limbus's community is kind of annoying, but Limbus when? Yeah, so I'll be real. I know I had a schedule this week of like, here are the games I'm gonna like cover and play, but I really needed like the time away. Like I really needed time just to like shut off for a minute because I've been covering so many fandoms like Zenless Zone Zero, Guilty Gear, Limbus stuff, the Sonic stuff. And I feel maybe just a little bit like overstimulated by like going through all these games so quickly and like just feeling a lot of like, I feel like I'm doing a lot. Like every day I'm playing a different game. And I think I just realized I need to chill a little bit. Cause like I really liked going off script on Monday and going through the whole Lego situation. I thought that was really fun. But I know I missed my Music Monday for the next day, you know? And it's like, I have a schedule, but like, sometimes shit happens, you know? Sometimes stuff happens. And I apologize for not sticking with it. And I'm gonna do better to like make a more realistic schedule of stuff. You're doing a lot of stuff now, Imo. If you feel bad, you probably should just rest a bit. You are. I remember the schedule was, bro. I just have a lot of things, and I realized like once one thing's out of line, like I missed the Music Monday, then I have to do it on Tuesday, and then I miss the things on Tuesday because I take my Wednesday off, and now I've taken Thursday most of the day off, so I don't have enough time to do everything. And suddenly, all the things I said I would do, I can't, and it's like it snowballs, and then I disappoint people. And then I disappoint people. And then people like, I didn't play Sonic yesterday and I uploaded a short. And I had people in my comments being like, Cap, did you forget that there was supposed to be a stream today? Like, why aren't you streaming right now? You should come play this game right now. And I shut off my phone and went to bed. Like, I'm like, this is, fuck, what have I done? Like, what have I done? I feel like I've done something bad. Like, I feel like I've made a mistake, you know? Like, it's okay. Honestly, you underestimate how much we like just hanging out with you, even if we are Americans. We call this incident the Lego Saga derailment. It's one of those things that need a cost-benefit analysis. Time is finite. And you have to balance your personal enjoyment and channel momentum. Take your time to prioritize and cut things that need to be cut. Can't please everyone. I think that's also true. Like, I think that's also true. Like, I think I need to also prioritize, like, what works for stream and what works for my channel. I've been thinking about, like, cutting down the amount of videos that I post, because I usually post, like, twice a day. I'm thinking of, like, maybe I just cut it down and I do one video a day, but it's a video people really want to see. Like, it's one thing people really want to see. That gives me more time on stream just to do whatever I want, right? Like, main topic, and then we have so much more time to do whatever. Because, like, I still want to upload, like, my playthroughs of the games that I do, but there are some things that I post that maybe I don't need to or don't have to. Like, I don't have to force a video like, 2 videos every single day, right? Like, I think a lot of you just like hanging out sometimes, you know? I think like a lot of you just like to be here and to vibe and have conversations, and like that's also like something that you got. And I'm very grateful. Also, I'm very grateful for the amount of people on like, bro, the YouTube streams have been so good recently. Dude, the YouTube streams have been so good. Bro, we have 122 people in the stream right now, 130. Thank you all so fucking much for like being here in the stream. Like, you guys are almost as big as my Twitch stream now. Like, it's almost there. It's genuinely almost there. And I'm like, I'm very thankful and I'm very grateful. When is the going to doctor stream? I don't know. Some stuff you post, just not my cup of tea, but I don't know, reduce the amount would help. What kind of stuff isn't... Okay, can we have an honest conversation? What content do you guys not like the most that I post? Or like, what content do you click on the least that I post? Like, what is it? What is it that like you guys don't like the most? Limbus? VTuber content. What does that mean? It's hard because I watch the streams? Sure. I think maybe asking you guys is a bad example. Woowa? I really don't care for React content. People will hate me, but Limbus, it's chill but I don't care that much. I don't click on anything. I feel like maybe you guys are the wrong people to ask because you guys are in my streams. I don't play or watch Woowa at all. I'll be real though. With Woowa, all I do now is post the stories and maybe polls. Oh wait, you actually made a Poowa emote. Oh my fucking god, bro. Dude, that's... Dude, you're gonna get me in trouble. Dude, you're gonna get me in trouble. I've not seen it until now. I've literally not seen it until now. It's too late. Your tweets got you cancelled already? Dude, I really don't care, man. Like, I honestly like the Sonic. I like the Sonic and Project Moon stuff. Anything that is drama related, coverage, commentary, etc., I just skip. Used to watch a lot. I'm no longer in the least interested in that kind of content. I feel like I've done a really good job of not doing drama. Can we... listen. Can someone glaze me? Can someone glaze me and say, Cap, you're doing a really, really good job of not making drama content anymore? I think, for me, though, I will still talk about things that might be controversial if I feel like I can have a good conversation out of it. But, like, I don't want bad faith conversations. I want good faith conversations. Like, I don't want to be someone of, like, this game is terrible and dog shit and you should never play it ever again and it's, like, the worst thing ever. I don't have an interest in doing that. But, like, constructive criticism on stuff, sure. I dream because of Limbus, so I care mostly about it. Hell yeah. You have so much stuff that you don't need to do drama. Bro, I have so many games to cover that, like, drama is just kind of pointless. They're doing a really good job of not doing drama. Thank you, Ubiquitous Sinji. Thank you so much. You saying that has made my penis grow so much. We don't need more Asmongold in the world. He's doing it enough himself. I don't need to add to the source. I already watched enough drama content. I don't need more. I just want to play games, man. I just want to play video games and celebrate video games and enjoy them and like tune out. Like, I really want my streams and stuff to be a place where you guys can be like, we're just gonna chill, play a game. That's legit what I want. And you know what? I know I would have so many more viewers and so much more success if I just did like outreach content. Like, I would. Like, if I started drama, if I was so whatever, I could get so many more viewers, but I genuinely don't care to. But I genuinely don't care to, so... I apologize for not keeping up with my promises. Will do a better job. I think I'm gonna rethink my schedule. I think tomorrow... it's Arknights, right? Arknights comes out, the update. Apology not accepted, LOL only in tweet form. I don't ask for it, I just let the CCs cover it naturally. I think Arknights comes out tomorrow, and I think I'll play some of that. And I promise I will cover the Seed story. I will also be doing Summer Game Fest. Yeah, I will be covering... It's be a long stream tomorrow, like Summer Games Fest. I'll cover Arknights, like everything like that. Drama probably isn't great for your mental health either. I just don't really... It's just stupid. It's honestly stupid. Can't wait for the Pua Game Fest ad. They will probably have one. Bi-weekly stop when? Tomorrow. I woke up to gamble in Enfield and hopefully get Mifu. I forgot about the server maintenance. We have Pua emote. Yeah, we have a Pua emote now. It's kind of fucking crazy. Just take care of yourself first and foremost, though. Dude, it's even right now, the light in my room is giving me a headache. Like, the lighting in my room is, like, giving me an actual headache. And I'm like, I just want to, like, go to bed. I just want to, like, log off and go to bed. I don't have it in me to, like, play a game right now. But I think that, like, I just owed it to you guys to, like, explain why I've been not following my schedule. And, like, why things have been a bit more all over the place. That's really it. I just feel like you deserve, like, at least a bit of my time. And, like, whatever it is. I would recommend not doing Seed story on stream. Continue main story. Why? Sleeping stream when? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Sad I'm heading home tomorrow, so I won't be able to watch your stream. Hope things get okay because what's been happening is just so shaky. It's all good. Has it to do with migraine? Maybe. If you have a headache, you can dunk your head in cold water to provide relief. You have a lot of ground to cover still? I might as well finish the Seed story, as I'm not going to go back and do it. I've only got like an hour left. We already had a sleeping stream. The Genshin Impact stream where she literally fell asleep. That is true. Dude, that is actually true. That actually happened. I'm not even kidding. That wasn't even a bit. That wasn't even like a bit. Like it actually, I thought you were talking about small people's sleepover part 3. Wait for the real, she will sleep. I'll be real, I just don't feel, I feel really bad that, like, I'm not really gonna have any good videos on my channel for the next, like, day or two. But I think I have to maybe get used to, like, I don't have to post every single day. Not everything has to be cinema. Not everything, like, it's okay to take it slower. It's okay. I think I have to get it in my head that, like, not everything has to be a fucking video. Migraines can last for several days, so I really recommend to have, like, a good sleep. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Anyway, guys. I'm not particularly in the mood to, like, do a react or play a game right now. Oh, fuck. God. Yeah, Riv. Hello, lovely. How are you? Hi, guys. I hope everything is going well. I hope y'all are silly and y'all are happy, my fellow Zenless enjoyers. Guys, I've been converted. I've been not in the mood. Wrong time for it. It's all good. No, listen, it's all good. It's all good. I appreciate it, Ruth. Thank you so much, lovely. We were actually just talking about Zenless. We were actually just talking about Zenless, so it's quite fitting. My account is in a state. I'm so behind on the story. Yippee, hail ZZZ. Your lights are giving you problems and you should look into those yellow tinted gamer glasses. They block blue wavelengths. I used to wear those when I was younger. Funnily enough, actually. We were saying how we will play ZZZ over Pua. Okay, type 1. Is there anyone actually in the stream right now that watches me because of Wooa? I don't play Wooa. 2, 1, 2. I feel like Despidius is lying to me. I do, but less now. 1, 4, 2, 2. Okay. I'm in the process right now of figuring out what my audience is. I'll be real. Like, I'm really in the process of figuring out, like, what my new audience is. Because, like, I feel like I've gained a lot of new people from so many different games that, like, I don't know where my audience is anymore. And I feel like I need to kind of figure out what that is and figure out what works best. I only watch for wizardry gameplay. Slop. Okay, I don't think I have slop audience. I think that's a little bit unfair. I think that's a little bit unfair. Still waiting for the Dragon Traveler video. Oh, that got released today. Yeah, that's out. It's already out. My Dragon Traveler video is out. It's a W sponsored video. It's a W sponsored video. Okay. Sometimes you gotta do things you gotta do. I come for Kay's cooking reacts. Slop is indeed peak. I watch for Welsh Slop. The best Garcher of 2026. Oh god. The video's not doing too well. Okay, can everyone go to my video and just type something really cool and awesome? That would be really nice. Yo, if you're low key, if y'all could just like click on that and then just leave a really positive comment. That would Hey, listen. Your girl's gonna pay the bill somehow, okay? Your girl's gonna gonna pay the bill somehow. This woman is Welsh and that's okay. W sponsor. I'm down to just chill for a little bit. I'm not really down to play a game. I'm down to like just like chill and vibe. That sounds so stupid. I'm down to chill and vibe. Ew. Ew, I'm down to chill and vibe. I hate Captain Cabinets. No! No! If you're into football, this truly being our World Cup, this changes everything. Honestly, the art of this game is super breathtaking. I'm going to install the game just for that. And the animations, wowee. I love Dragon Traveler. It does my taxes. Shadow Circle Waifu Edition. Best gacha game out there. I hate Captain Cabinets. Brother. Bro. Hang on. Dude. I hate best gacha game out there. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? If you're into holy boobs. Okay, this remember me of an old football gacha that I used to play and love. Gonna get this a chance. Thanks, Cap. Maybe we could hook a girl up a Hoyo sponsor instead. Captain made me download the game, arrest her. Something really cool and awesome. Something positive. Something cool and awesome. Hell yeah! Riv, I love Dragon Traveler. It does my taxes, bro. This is so stupid, bro. Hey, listen. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, you gotta pay the bills. I subbed to you because of the Saint arc and found out you're at. Whoa! I subbed to you because of the Saint arc and found out you're actually able to critically think, so I stayed. So you'll be surprised how many people think the exact same. You'll be surprised how many people think the same. We don't have any Discord legends. Oh yeah, we don't have any Discord legends, unfortunately. Paid chatter. There are worse sponsors out there. All right, should we just chill for a bit? There kind of was a video I did want to react to. Hang on. Oh. Okay, don't ask why I have a notepad up that says Susan Anal Bum Party. Don't listen. Okay, don't. Okay, before it gets clipped, I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room. Why I have a notepad open that says Sue's Anal Bum Party. Okay, like I see. Okay. Okay, let me. You've been hanging around Ethan too much. Okay, let me. Okay, let me explain. Let me explain. Okay. I was like talking to someone last night about Susan Boyle. Because like she did a new song or something. And I told them about the lore of when she had her first album. And it was like, it was Susan's album party. But they put it as like Sue's. Hang on. Oh, fuck. Susan album party. That's it. Like her name's Susan Boyle, and she had an album that dropped, and the hashtag that they used on Twitter was Susan album party. But it just looks like it says Sue's anal bum party. And it was one of the it was like, there's no way you overlooked that. Yeah, Susan album party, but it just looked like it says Sue's anal bum party. It's like, what are we doing, bro? I'm not buying it. Honestly, I think maybe someone in her marketing team knew this, but they did it anyway, and they didn't let her know. Honestly, that is an insane tag. It will go viral just because of the double meaning. No, exactly, it did. It did. Where's chat? Oh, wait, hang on. Where is chat? Chat. There you go. Chat's back. Okay, here we go. I'll show you. Dude, this shit's fucking hilarious, man. Bro.
I ask you what unusual Twitter hashtag fans of Susan Boyle were encouraged to use.
Audio? Oh, can you not hear it? Bro, why is it so quiet? Oh, I know why. Okay, hold up.
I ask you what unusual Twitter hashtag fans of Susan Boyle were encouraged to use.
Subo loves it in the arse.
Subo loves it in the arse. What Twitter hashtag did they use? Subo loves it up the arse. Oh, it's so stupid. Have you seen? She's had like a glow up. She's had a glow up. Hang on, bro.
I dreamed the dream
This was her. Okay. This was her.
That was Susan Boyle then,
I'd love a makeover if I was allowed to do that.
and this is the
Holy shit!
65-year-old
Damn! Girl boss. Wee wee wee
world's glow up now.
Let's
From the
go.
Anna Winters.
Yes, queen. Karen final boss. Karen final boss. Holy shit.
Style banging Bob to the oversized shades giving
I'd like to talk to your CEO. I remember her.
you know who I am energy.
Follow your dream. Don't give up.
The Britain's Got Talent sensation calls this her new era, saying, quote, "It's Susan Boiling out there and it's about to get hotter."
It's
all to
Susan
tease
Boiling. It's Susan Boiling.
her first single in 7 years, just one.
You gotta dress for the occasion. Have fun and enjoy it. Yeah. Come on, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Yeah.
She's a very strange individual. It's Sue's anal party out there. All right, should we react to the update? Should we react to the update of the footage, the Reckless Ben saga? Do we do that? Okay, maybe I will make this a video. Maybe this is my video of the day, my second video of the day. The title: It got worse. It got worse. The shit is so, bro. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. What's good? Oh wait, hang on. Fuck. Let me get rid of Susan Boyle in my fucking search bar and like this shit. You know what? How about I do that before I start a video? You know what? That's a good idea. Sue's album anal bum party on my fucking screen while I'm recording a video. It probably isn't like a good idea. She left up as an Easter egg. Put Sue's anal bum party. Susan album party. Just that, and then just see how many people notice it. Just see how many people. You know, it's all good, bro. It'll just be a thing for us. You know, it will just be a thing for us. You know, that's it. What's good, everybody? As you guys know, we have been extensively covering the Reckless Ben scenario with the $200,000 stolen Legos and the insane corruption that has been happening with the police force. And we have right now a 16-minute update where apparently the footage was leaked or dropped. A lot of the redacted police body cam footage has been dropped. So we're going to be taking a look at this video by Wreckful Ben to see what exactly the updates are. Let's get into it.
Someone actually hacked into the American Fork Police Department.
Oh, hang on. I just realized something. Okay. Hang on. Hold up. My screen is oh wait, hang on. Oh, my shit's cropped. Wait, hang on. My screen's cropped. Oops. No, main window. Don't mind me. Hold on. I remember I cropped it from my video. Wait, hold up. Okay, there we go. Yippee! All right, we can see everything now. Let me know if the audio is good.
Someone actually hacked into the American Fork Police Department and released all the footage unredacted of my interactions with them.
This is
the original
crazy.
footage I got with the redactions in, and this is the new unredacted footage. I'm lining them up, and I'm going to keep only the redacted parts to see what they were actually saying.
Were they actually following state laws?
This ends today. I know. We're talking more.
Sadly, they weren't able to get the first 2 days where I was accused of having heroin on me,
No!
but the final 2 days,
That would have been an insane drop. Like if they were like discussing how they were gonna dub him in with like all the drugs. That would have been, oh, that would have been so good. Oh, that's such a shame.
We were able to see a lot, actually. The footage starts with me going to Josh's house so I can serve him his legal court papers. Josh knows that if he goes to court with me, he's going to lose. So instead, a much easier option is he calls the police on me to prevent me from serving him.
His name is Ben Schneider. He's stalking
Ben
my house.
Schneider.
Will you come to my house, please, and come get them? I'm not going to have stalkers.
Are they there right now?
They're on the side of the house.
They're at my house right now. They're stalking me. They're at my house now, right now. They want to serve me papers. No! Guys, no, get rid of them.
One of the dispatchers made a note here saying that you were gonna shoot someone.
I'm done with this. Officer, can you please help me and my family and make this stop?
Yeah.
The pleading. The pleading. Also, like, it's so, like, calling the officers directly. Calling the officers directly. I think, how? How does he have their numbers? How does he have, I guess maybe they've been round, they're familiar with him, they've been round the ring a couple times with him. Please, I just make him stop being me and my family. Like, I might shoot them. I don't want them around anymore. Don't let them serve me my papers.
Absolutely.
She had a consignment deal with a guy named Brian Mansell. A year and a half, almost 2 years, she had this consignment deal with him and she never paid him.
So right away, Josh is lying to the police, which we can easily verify with all of the metadata timestamped pictures that show that the Lego sets were in the store when Josh took it over.
He's hired this YouTuber. His name is Ben Schneider. He's Reckless Ben. They sent people in saying they're going to murder our manager. I'm done.
Did that ever happen?
What are you guys doing here?
Is that just a lie? Murder our manager? I feel like we're just making shit up. Yeah, not that we saw in the video, at least.
So we are in a court case with them and we have to serve them legal papers.
She is a process server and she's trying to serve you papers.
She's not a process server.
Okay.
Get the papers.
Have
They're
you-
fake
have you
papers.
dealt-
They're fake. Go get the papers.
You okay if I bring those over to you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They're fake.
Can I see those papers? Yeah. So this is what you're trying to serve them with?
Yes. I wish we could just send them an email. I wish we could just send them a phone call, or the court could just send it to them, but this is what we're required to do from the United States court. So we're just following the instructions of the government. He thinks if I just call the cops on me, he can get away with it, but we're showing him, like, we're not going to let him get away with his crime, so.
Okay. You okay if I give these papers to him?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Hang tight. Are you okay if she just gives you the papers so we can just get
Have
her?
you looked at the papers? I've talked to the Kaiser police.
Listen, they're fake, no, but they're fake, but don't give them to me. They're fake, but don't, like, hand me the papers. You know, I know they're fake, but don't give them to me. No, don't serve me the papers.
Department. There's nothing filed. So no, I'm not accepting service from him.
Okay.
Absolutely not. It's fake.
Okay.
It's not real.
That's completely fine. You have that right.
Yeah.
Literally, all this police officer has to do is be like, you are served. And then he doesn't even have to accept them. He can.
I don't think a police officer has to do that, though. I don't think they're required to do that. They can't force the papers on him, right? Like, I understand that. But the guy lying about it, they're fake. It's not real. But don't hand them to me. It's just kind of weird.
Please drop them. But as long as you say you are served, that counts as illegal serving. So why doesn't this cop just do that? Like, this whole thing could be solved in literally 3 seconds. Like, here, I'll time it. You've been served. Yeah, like literally 1.5 seconds, and this could be solved. This could literally be solved in 1.5 seconds.
A cop is not a server of
and
legal papers.
This police officer is just purposely choosing to make this way more complicated than it has to be.
Hold on.
All right. What are you wanting done today? Besides, obviously, talk to.
As much as you humanly possibly can.
I can screen charges. I'm open to screening charges through our attorney.
Yeah. Instead of serving these court papers like the police officer promised me he would, this officer would rather screen all possible charges for me to see what random stuff they can make up about me.
I'm gonna go.
Bro. Like, if someone, okay, a police officer's job is to, like, charge people with crimes that are happening in the moment. to then be like, let's figure out what we can charge this person with so you feel safe. That's not for you to decide. Is a crime being committed or no? You don't just make up a crime or try and find one because someone's uncomfortable. That's just not how this works.
Talk with him, give him his paper back, since you do not want this,
Can I
correct?
just peek at it?
What was that?
Can I peek at it?
It kind of puts me in a little bit
All
of a
right, never
bind.
mind. It's fake. There's no
Yes.
lawsuit in it.
Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna give this back to him
Yeah.
and trespasser.
Because here's the thing. Like, think about this logically. Do you think a process server would show up with a guy that's been harassing a YouTuber?
Yes, if they're serving legal papers. Sure, if they're serving legal papers. I do think that maybe they should have tried to like serve them without him being present. That's valid. But like, what the fuck?
Serve papers in Utah.
Josh knows that if he gets served these papers, it's going to be really bad for him. And at this point, it seems like he's willing to make up any story he can to get us arrested before he gets served these papers.
They sent a lady in, and the lady's like, "Oh, I'm gonna murder you," to Amanda, the manager.
And now, Josh has just committed a felony. Lying to the police officers about a false threat I made to get me arrested is super duper illegal.
Called the store a billion times, threatened the employees.
Bro is now saying they threatened with murder. Okay. I just think that's so, I just can't believe that being the case, given like how they're trying to be so careful with all of this. Like, why would they risk everything to give them murder threats? Why would they do that?
He does not want the paper. So
He's not want the papers?
here's that back for you.
Okay.
I'm not sure what this is. I've never seen something like that. To be honest with you.
These are court papers.
Okay. Okay. Have a good race your day.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah, process server's really gonna ride with the YouTuber. I mean, how stupid does he think I am? They have fake service papers.
They're fake.
The girl is like, she's like, "Oh no, I gotta serve in
They're
these papers."
fake.
Like they printed up a fake lawsuit, you know? And I'm like, "Oh yeah, do you think the process server would really be riding with the YouTube guy to deliver papers to a guy that he's been harassing?" I'm like, "Do you think I'm stupid?"
Why was all of this redacted? That's the question that I have. What is this doing other than just protecting this guy? That's it.
I don't know what to do, man.
So, did you call the police again?
I just don't know what to do, man. I'm done with these guys.
We're ready and willing to arrest these individuals for Utah statutes for cyberbullying.
Oh my god! Cyberbullying! For what?
And digital stalking because they're using electronic means for
Finding anything. Guys, quick. Flip through the whole book of crimes. What can we get them on? What can we... They're cyberbullying, guys. No.
communication and coordinating their stalking habits.
Oh, it's digital stalking, not stalking.
It's all of the above.
Okay, got it.
But because they're continuing to use, additional tactics and other things like that, thinking that they're being cute and whatnot, can't continue. So somebody has to be arrested to show that they can't continue to do this.
Why not arrest the person that's not giving back the inventory that wasn't paid for? Why not put accountability on the guy who didn't manage his inventory properly when he took over a whole franchise at the beginning? I do think there is something to say about the OG owners and how they maybe handled everything, but if you took over everything, it's your responsibility. It's your responsibility. Like, how about some accountability for what your job is to make sure everything's above board?
Now we're just kind of wanting to know what you want done on this.
As much as we humanly possibly can.
He's going to submit, have it screened for charges with our prosecutors, right, with our city prosecutors.
He is
is very adamant that he wants to serve you with papers. Okay.
That's fake.
Fake.
That's illegal. You can't pretend to be a process server.
So
you can't. That's illegal.
Why not?
Maybe because they are a process server.
In the state of Utah, to be a process server, all you have to do is be over the age of 18 years old. You got to be not affiliated with the case, and you can't be an attorney. And this girl meets all three. She is over 18 years old. I literally met her like 10 minutes before we showed up here, and she's not an attorney. So legally, in the state of Utah, this woman is a process server. And I already explained this to the police.
So anyone can be a process server. You have to be 18 years old, and you have to be not affiliated with the case. So she is not affiliated with the case. She's over 18 years old. That qualifies as a process server.
Okay. Well, maybe just have someone not affiliated with you.
That's her. Yeah, she's.
No, he's so stupid. No, this guy's so fucking stupid. Do you listen? Do you open your eyes? Holy shit. Whoa. Yeah, bro's is road vacay.
Relationship. That's why she's here. Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is who she is. The exact person that you're describing.
That's fake. It is a lie. She's impersonating a process server.
So for this girl to be impersonating a process server in the state of Utah, she must either be under 18, which the cops took her ID and verified she's not under 18.
Do you have an ID or anything like that on you?
She has to be related to this case, which Josh says he's never seen her before, so she can't be related to this case. Josh has verified that. And so the only option left is Josh must assume that she's an attorney. But if Josh has never heard of her before, how does he know she's an attorney?
Considering the amount of people Ben has used to get at these guys, it's not far-fetched. Sure, I could see how it might be maybe initially unbelievable, but at what point do you have to like dismiss your disbelief and look at like reality? How could he prove that she has no affiliation to him? That's the question. How do you prove that?
And spoiler, she's not an attorney, but so I don't know what Josh means when he says she's pretending to be a process server, because it seems like he's verified that she meets all the requirements to be a process server. So basically what Josh is saying is, even though she meets all these requirements, and I acknowledge she meets these requirements, she still doesn't meet these requirements. You're making no sense, Josh.
Impersonating an officer of the court, that carries some, it's pretty significant, you know, like...
Yeah, you can't pretend to be a process server. Sorry. Yeah, you can't. That's got to be illegal.
And that's, like I say, he's getting combining charges.
It's a Class A misdemeanor to impersonate a process server in the state of Utah.
So right now,
I want her arrested for impersonating a process server.
Whoa! Sorry, I don't think that's your call. I don't think that's your call.
So right now,
I can't just go and pretend. I can't go print up fake documents and go try to process serve people. That's illegal.
So these papers that he printed up are
fake. Yes, 1 billion, trillion, gazillion percent.
How do you know? 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 And the cops just eating in the up, like, yeah, it's fake. It's fake. Yeah, okay, true. Yeah, I'm listening to you. True. You like. The cops are supposed to be someone who, like, knows the law, is kind of above it. You can't be influenced by people like this. You can't be influenced by people like this. You just can't.
Again, this is Ammon. I'm with the corporate office.
This is the CEO.
Oh, hi.
So, what's happened is we had a former franchisee. Mr. Schneider is just a YouTuber that got a hold of the story and then went to this guy and said, hey, if I can harass these guys, and if I can do some stuff and get some money out of them, will you pay me some of that money? And that's what they're trying to do, is the individual who actually owes the money left to the United States.
And now Eamon has just committed obstruction by lying to the police officers.
He created a fake contract, forged a manager's signature up there, threatened to kill her.
I didn't sign no agreement. I'm not beholden to somebody else's stupid agreement.
But you are when you take in their inventory. You are when you taken every like what? I this is so. Like I said, I think there's something to be said about the original owners of the store and how they handled things. Like, sure, but to say that he's not responsible for any of this is crazy.
I like how he can just lie to you guys. He's a straight face. Oh,
Wow! Sorry! Excuse me? Who's the one saying that everything is fake even though you've not seen shit?
give me $200,000.
I'll check with the court, see if it's a valid civil case that he's trying to push through, and we'll go about it that way, okay?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a case is, just verify if a case is real.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our court.
Okay, thank you for your help. That's all for today. Thank you.
And after this phone call, I guess the police officers turned off the microphone on their body cam because I guess they really didn't want literally anyone to hear this, even if someone gets.
They turned off the microphone. Shouldn't that be illegal to do on your body cam?
It's a hold of the unredacted stuff. Not even we now can get it to hear.
Isn't that like that should be like a crime? It is? Oh my god. Oh my god. It should, but they get away with it all the time. They never get punished for it. Okay, someone needs to make an example of these people. Qualified immunity? Fuck, man.
Hear what these police officers are saying. But anyways, the police officer ends up going back to talk to Josh.
They're screening some charges, okay?
Yeah.
But we're just kind of working through. It looks like this is a real case. It just hasn't gone to court, okay?
It's a real case. Who's it against?
It against you, him versus you.
Ben Snyder?
Mm-hmm.
What an idiot.
So,
He's just racking up the charges, and we're working together.
So basically the consensus is we were all wrong here. However, let's just arrest Ben anyways.
Like, letting them go cannot be an option here, guys. Like,
what? Oh, holy shit. Holy shit. You just, like, the actual real, they're here to serve papers that you know are now real. They're here to give you papers that you know, and now you're claiming, oh, you can't let them go. They've been stalking, they've been harassing, you can't let them go. Bitch, they've been trying to give you these goddamn papers.
it's got to be something for cyber stalking, bullying, like all of the different things. Like, there's got to be something to arrest them and send a message that this is not appropriate, this is not okay.
I'm in agreement with you.
Stop showing his feet. Ew. Ew, ew, bro's got hammers for fucking toes. Get them, ew.
Again, that's why we're kind of working through this right now.
Hello. Benjamin, step out for me. Okay.
Okay.
Find you back.
Am I being arrested?
You're under arrest right now.
Really?
This is fucking insane.
I love you. I love you. Hello, officer.
There we go.
I love you.
Oh, let me suck you off, please. Officer, I'll get on my knees right now. Please, please, please pull down your pants, please. I will suck you off like you've never, I'll blow you like you've never been blown. I will blow you like you have never, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh god, he's so ugly. He's so thumbs up. He's so ugly.
Okay, I love you. I love American Police Department.
Oh my, ew.
So now let's get to the search warrant, where the cops raid my house because they heard that I was the one that stole the Legos from Brian. So I might have found out an answer of why this cop was so rough with me and threw my arm back. Before we enter the property, the cop warns all the other police officers to make sure we are not filming.
Hey, they're probably going to be quick to film. They're probably going to be quick to pull their phones out, so just be aware of that.
However, when we got raided, I instantly pressed the record button on my phone because I was terrified these police officers were going to do something and try and hide it from the public. But I guess the police officer sees that I'm filming, and once he sees I'm filming, I think he was like,
Oh, that's why. He didn't want him to film. Holy shit.
like, as punishment for filming me, I'm gonna bend your arm back upwards and injure you, is my guess of what happened, because afterwards he says this.
The main kid had his phone recording, so I shut it off, but
the other kid had a GoPro.
How many did you get? You got banned?
we got 5 right now.
Including Ben Schneider?
Yes.
Sweet, that's good.
Next, we got some unredacted footage of me using the bathroom.
What the fuck? Oh.
Another thing about this unredacted footage is we get to see the police's entire office building. We get to see their detective board of us. We get to see that they're actually a member of the Church of Scientology Sucks. All my old school fans will know this, but basically I made a religion called Scientology Sucks, and it legally got approved by the IRS, and Scientology Sucks worships a gold plunger as their god. I even got it tattooed on my wrist right here. It's like a plunger cross on my wrist.
God.
I guess the American Fork Police Department is active members of the Church of Scientology Sucks, because they literally put my god on their desk. That's exciting.
We have a felony stalking case right now. Felonies. Everyone's facing felonies.
That's pretty serious shit.
It's super serious. I know that you've been told all of, oh, it's a fundraiser. This guy stole $200,000.
Yeah.
If that was the case, that guy would be in jail.
Yeah.
So
No, 'cause when I
we're
went back
going
to
to
the-
use
By
critical
the way, I
thinking.
had
Anyways, we're going to fast forward a bunch. So this is basically a spoiler for episode 3, but basically this Bricks and Minifigs company has nonstop been making fake bomb threats, fake fire threats, fake murder threats in my name that I'm going to murder them. The only problem is, obviously these are all fake threats. I would never do something like that. But the police think that these are real threats. So now the police from Los Angeles, from Utah, they're all working together now to catch me. Here's a phone call from just a few days ago of the Los Angeles police calling the Utah police of them scheming of a way to get me arrested for all these mystery threats that I've been making.
Paul, we got a complaint from a guy in Provo about this guy Schneider.
Okay.
And so it seems like I talked to the guys in Sandy police too, and then trying to get a hold of Provo police. So it seems like, yeah, Schneider's kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Basically, so he called me and he's just like, this guy's crazy. He's like making threats against us, my employees, our business, et cetera, et cetera. It seems like this guy might live in LA, or his last known address is in LA. So I guess I'm just...
This is so... And bro's now a cross-country criminal in the eyes of the law. This is so weird.
trying to track down like what you guys are doing, if anything. I know, like, at least I've been told that there's technically a couple open cases. This guy's already being charged in Utah by 3 different places. Like, what are we doing? Any idea where he actually is?
No idea. I know we had asked to hold him until we had further, but I'm guessing they just let him bond out, so...
Okay.
The only problem is I'm in a place the American police have no jurisdiction over, so they're never gonna catch me here.
No American police in sight.
Good luck finding me. You are never gonna find me, police officers.
Dude, what the Oh, I am so looking forward to part 3. I am so looking forward to part 3. So to figure out if Buddy Cam's got they tried to pussy out. Wait, really? Bricks and Minifigs parts ways with Salem, Oregon franchise owners Brandon Best and Joshua Johnson. Oh, they were too much of a liability. Oh, they ended up being too much of a liability. Corporate will never protect you. Corporate will never protect you if you're doing too much damage to them. Oh dear. Evidence of negligence uncovered. Brian Mansell and Crystal Law Gorman jointly valued Lego collection at $95,000 to $100,000 relating to the unauthorized consignment agreement. Corporate takes action and reaches out directly to Brian Mansell again for informal resolution. What's the conclusion? BAM has offered to offered the physical inventory to Mr. Mansell multiple times, most recently December 2025, and again, personally by Amon McNeff in May 2026. Crystal Law Gorman created an authorized personal consignment contract with Brian Mansell in November 2023 and failed to make corporate aware, given firm language and operations manual and training. BAM is strictly buy-sell trade. I mean, that's fair. I think this is fair, right? I think this is fair. Like, if the original owners did something that was, like, you know, not against, like, the rules, I think that's a whole different conversation. That's a whole different, like, conversation. It is documented that Crystal Law Gorman on November 8th formally shared with BAM Corporate that she did not intend to carry on as a franchisee due to the store's struggles and a job offer her partner Benjamin Gorman had received out of country. Crystal Law Gorman owed a close $200,000 at the time of planned abdominant separation, causing her to be undue any payout on the date of separation. The GoFundMe account for Brian Mansell is raised over $350,000 as of June 3rd, 2026. Why win the Cyberpunk route? No, the former owners are also getting fake charges. Brandon and Josh are small fries now, corporate next on the block. Check this video, the former owners got also shafted by corporate.
Our Lego franchise and our life savings, along with a giant collection inside the store, which was owned by Brian Mansell's father, was taken by Bricks and Minifix.
And then Reckless Ben made a great documentary about it, and it has blown up. I know you wish you'd done your makeup before that clip that's in the video, but I think you look great. And look, you even get a little Lego version of yourself. That's a little unfair. I'm just blurry in the background.
Now it's going nuts across a whole bunch of social media platforms. We want to clear up some common misconceptions and add some details.
And yes, it gets even crazier. We will save the craziest detail for the end.
First of all, I am not Amanda. I'm Crystal, also go by Chris.
I'm Benjamin, not Reckless Ben, the YouTube documentarian. I'm Benjamin Gorman, the novelist. We co-owned the franchise.
I managed the store.
We purchased the franchise in February of 2023.
At first, everything seemed to be going really well. There were problems right from the beginning, ways that BAM was not in compliance with their own franchise agreement, but the store was doing well. I loved my customers, and it seemed like everything was going to work out fine.
Then we decided to move overseas because of my work. I'm a publisher at a small press, not at Pike Publishing, and we thought we might need to be publishing from outside the U.S. for political reasons.
When we approached BAM about selling the store, they pretended to be open to the idea, though they would later admit they had been planning this.
A guy named Brandon Best showed up on a Thursday night and demanded the keys. They threatened us with the police and promised to do an inventory and compensate us. They said they understood there was a large collection on consignment and acknowledged they were taking that over.
He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment liability.
They told us the same thing they told Brian Mansell, that we could fight them, but they would drag it out and make it so expensive we would be putting ourselves into a whole lot of shit. Their words. Here's their executive product manager and director of operations, Kai McAllister, on the phone with us the night they took the store.
If we go the legal route, it's going to be a very expensive battle for you, and it's not going to be a good position for you guys to get into. There's not a whole lot of options for you. If you want to go the legal route, it's just going to be a mess, and it's going to be expensive for you.
Fucking hell, dude.
Yeah, so why not consider talking with us rather than leaping to this?
We jumped on the call with Crystal this morning.
And you talked with her or you talked at her?
We talked at her. If you fight this, then you're putting yourself into a whole lot of shit. It sounds like a threat, and I can acknowledge you feeling that because in a way it is.
Whoa. I love the admission.
I mean, we have no choice, correct?
Yes.
Notice that's not some franchisee. That's corporate. They want to pretend they're not involved, but they have been involved every step of the way.
Of course, this was a nightmare. We were about to move and now had our life savings taken from us. We still tried, but this loss made the relocation untenable. Eventually, we were able to find a lawyer to represent us in Utah, where BAM is headquartered.
We tried to negotiate with BAM. Just as they threatened, they dragged everything out and refused to even offer a settlement.
They've tried arguments that are so contradictory, they make no sense when put together. They claim they own the store so they can take it, and also that they never owned the store in between taking it from us and selling it to Brandon Best and Josh Johnson. It can't be both. They claim in their newest public statement that it's all our fault they took Brian Mansell's father's collection because they don't allow consignments. But they were always aware of the consignment. They promoted it when it was on the news and in the newspaper.
Oh, yeah, because they showed it everywhere. They showed it everywhere on social media, some kind of like PR thing. They knew full well what was going on with the Lego set. That's so strange. Dude, this is so shady. This is so like just like unbelievably shady. So like, am I right in thinking that they never got bought out of the franchise, right? Did they ever see money out of this, or did someone just take it over? Like, did they ever receive anything from this?
A year before they took our store, and the franchise agreement expressly allows consignment in contradiction.
Franchisee may also offer consignment services.
Of their newest statement.
And we've since learned they were saying all kinds of crazy things about Chris behind her back, both to customers and to employees, which are slanderous, to try to blame this on her. And once they even tried to say we never owned the store in the first place, which would mean all their claims that it's the previous owner's fault would be lies. And I guess that you were unpaid labor for 2 years?
So yes, we are suing them.
And yes, they are trying to make it so expensive, we'll have to give up.
If you fight this, then you're putting yourself into a whole lot of shit.
We believe the best way to get Brian compensated is to win our lawsuit and include the full value of his collection in the damages so that he can then be compensated.
So if you want to help Brian get paid for his collection and help us...
and hold these horrible people accountable.
I just realized bro got horns on his eyebrows.
Please donate to our GoFundMe so that we can afford to fight them to the bitter end.
And if you can't afford to donate, we get that. Please share this so that more people see this.
We've learned they've done this to other franchise owners, and we want to hear from other people BAM has treated in this same way.
Please don't harass the employees at the various franchises. This is not their fault. However, I was required as a franchise owner to pay 6% of my sales in monthly royalty fees to corporate. So do with that information what you will. Please do whatever you can to encourage corporate to come to the table, settle with us, and through us, Brian Mansell, so that they can try to make this right. If they settle...
fairly and completely...
and if we're allowed to tell you after that settlement is reached...
we will. So follow us wherever you're seeing this, and then go back to doing business with them once they've re-earned your trust.
Because Lego should be fun. And I want to personally thank all my former customers who've left comments of support for us and told me about their positive experiences during the time when we owned the store. That means the world to me, and I miss you all so much.
Oh, and the wildest thing is in the comments.
The craziest new development, someone reached out and told us, this is just an allegation which we can't verify, that Josh Johnson, the other guy who bought the store after it was taken from us, has been going around telling people we were selling heroin. This would fit a pattern when you watch Reckless Ben's video and see that he was also falsely accused of possessing heroin. And considering the way he was treated by police, it's pretty scary. So please consider donating to our GoFundMe so we could fight BAM in court. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, that's 100% projection. That's 100% projection. This is crazy. This is actually, this is going to implode. This is going to bite them in the ass. This is just going to be, like, horrible. This is just going to be, like, horrible for them. Like, I don't know why this is... Bro, this is going to blow up. the more and more people that cover this, the worse the reputation of the fucking store. They probably will try and sue Ben for defamation, but what money are they gonna get out of Ben, huh? His Patreon earnings? Like, bro, Catboarding the pineapple Kool-Aid, it's so dumb. Okay, that's a relevant conversation. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. We will keep up to date with all of this. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Bro, it's actually so fucking cooked.
Dear creator community, my name is Jack
saw this
Conti,
as well.
and I'm the CEO and co-founder
Yeah, I saw this
of
too.
Patreon. On May 29th, Patreon received an official takedown request filed by Bricks and Minifigs for media and accounts related to Reckless Ben and an ongoing dispute regarding a local Lego consignment issue. This is the verified complaint with exhibits. This is the request for immediate content removal pursuant to temporary restraining order. And this is the motion for the temporary restraining order and preliminary injunction. So after an extensive review and investigation by Patreon's Trust and Safety team, we have in fact unfortunately determined that Bricks and Minifigs can stuff it. Yeah. We're keeping Ben's page up. And if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't like that, they can sue us. Patreon out.
Dude, it's so based. That's so fucking based. Like, actually fucking based. The smile. Defamation is when there is a lie. Where is the lie? CEO versus CEO. Do it! CEO versus CEO! The Patreon is slightly bigger than the other guys they tried to silence, it seems. Patreon is bigger than they are. They are much bigger. They are much bigger. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head off. This was fun. Tomorrow, Arknights Enfield. I'll be back on schedule a little bit. If I have time, I'll do Zenless then as well. Also, Summer Games Fest. So actually, maybe a long stream. Because Summer Game Fest is like 10 p.m. my time, so we might actually have like a long fucking stream. So that's kind of how it is. I'm just gonna peace out. But yeah, have fun, guys. See you.